Crack 36, and we are going to do a review of Italy's turn. And we're going to update that. Then we're going to do Anzac in France.
Italy, turn 2. The British have done their thing. They've taken the Middle East, and they have the troops surrounded in Africa, and they've taken out 97. What else? Yeah, anyway, so British are doing their thing. The Chinese made an attack in Quichao, bunched up in Shenxi, and the Americans have pushed down to 54.
Oh, geez. What a retard. And here we go again. Bing is decidedly unhelpful.
Japanese will have to figure it out. Anyway, so Italy for 14 is going to buy
Code word for I'm not sure what to do, which is always what I like to hear from my enemies.
2 infantry. And what we're going to do, we're going to tap this. We're going to tap this carrier with 1 fighter on it. It's either he's got to damage the carrier and the fighter will be lost either way. So we'll do that, and then we will attack Algeria with tank, mech, infantry, artillery, and then we will go down here. Which one do we want to attack?
Oh, shucks.
We'll attack in Tanganyika. That way this transport can't take them anywhere. We'll do 2 infantry and artillery into Tanganyika. And I think that, well, everything else will be non-combat moves. So let's do the bomber against the so here's my bomber, and my bomber hits.
Okay, bomber. I don't know why. Well, he didn't have to, so. Let's just rewind this a little bit. Make sure I got what he's doing. Yep. Yes. Okay. This one right here. I was wondering what he did there. How did he go from Somaliland?
And I think that, well, everything else will be non-combat moves. So let's do the bomber against the so here's my bomber, and my bomber hits. Carrier, the carrier hits. So it's one. Either way, it doesn't matter. If this is damaged, the fighter's lost. So I'm pretty sure he wants to leave the fight.
I gotta fix that, right? So look at that.
So
too funny.
That worked out because I just didn't want to lose money. Because the carrier doesn't do anything, but the fighter would. Either way, if the carrier's damaged, the fighter's lost. So it doesn't matter. So that's done. Over here, we've got 2 at 2, 1 at 1, and a 3.
Oops.
1 hit. And then he's firing back with 2 at 2.
Oh, look. The Italians would have got 2.
No hits. That's done. So I got the same thing. I got 1 at 1, 2 at 2, and a 3. And we get 1 hit again. That's all we need to do. He's firing back with a 2. And he hits that time. So we lose an infantry. But Italy. Italy takes Algeria.
3 dice rolled should be 1 hit, right? So
1.
6 divided by a 2.
Finally, I don't even have France on the board. And then down Tanganyika, I got 2 and a 1. 2 and a 1. I get none. Ah, he's firing back with 2, and he gets none. 2 and a 1. Ah, none. So he's got 2. He gets 1 hit. So we lose an infantry. So it's 2 for me. We get 1 hit, and it's 2 for him. He gets 1 hit. Ah.
Oh,
So it's a
nice. I didn't know that.
infantry or
Cool.
artillery versus a
Be easy to mop that up.
the 2 against the 2. 2. I miss. He throws a 2, and he misses. My 2, and I hit. There's the hit, and then he fires back with a 2, and he misses. So we take. I don't even think it's worth anything. It's not. Ah! I should have attacked that. Damn it. Oh, I attacked the wrong one. Oh well. Tanganyika's not worth anything. But I didn't want him to take that transport and those troops somewhere, so that either way it's alright. And then that's it. Non-combat moves. What is Italy going to do now? So Italy is going to, since the Germans are pushing, towards Russia. And I guess we will we will walk that way too. We will go 2 tanks from Yugoslavia to Bessarabia. And then the 3 infantry and artillery, where are they going to go?
Oh, 3 infantry and artillery. I got that wrong. Edit.
They will go to Romania. Walk towards Russia. 3 infantry from northern Italy go to Yugoslavia. This AA gun, where's he going to go? AA gun will stay put. We'll send
Only one
to southern Italy. And then these guys down here, I didn't move those guys. They will move back to Italy, Libya, Italian Libya. They will move back. And that is it for Italy. We will place 2 infantry and 2 artillery in northern Italy. And Italy collects $15. Italy collects 15.
It says 16 here. Not sure why.
And no convoys yet. Nothing. The carrier doesn't roll a die. So for a recap, Algeria has an artillery, tank, and a mech, 3 infantry and an artillery in Libya, Italian Libya. There's 1 infantry in British Somaliland. There's 1 artillery in Tanganyika. There are 3 infantry and 3 anti-aircraft guns in southern Italy. There's 1 anti-aircraft gun, 2 infantry, 2 artillery in northern Italy, 3 infantry in Yugoslavia, 3 infantry, 2 artillery in Romania,
Doggone it.
2 tanks in Bessarabia. And that is it. And Italy collects $15. And that is Italy turn 2. Schultze out.
Okay, and he wanted me to move this one forward. And it goes right there. The dirty Germans. The dirty, stinky, filthy Huns. All right, let's save that. Um, IT2. All right, and now we will start the Anzac turn. All right, Anzac is looking pretty good. Again, we're not going to necessarily um, make any huge investments here. I think I will try to build up the carrier fleet. I don't usually do that, but let's do that. I'm trying to pin him here and make it sort of unwinnable, and then have enough for the Americans to do other things, but be able to pin this whole section down with the Italian, the Anzac. So I'll go here. I will not declare war? Question mark. I do not have a sneaky Carl in the area, so that's without value. Let's just make sure. I could attack. No, I could not attack. I don't think there's anything I can attack with. I got a destroyer here and a cruiser here. This cruiser actually could attack the destroyer. Interesting. Nothing in the area. Interesting. The sub can't convoy. The only valuable thing I can see that needs to be done is I need to take New Guinea. Yes. Okay. And so there's no combat moves. Um, there is a non-combat move. Let's take one infantry here. To New Guinea. And all of a sudden I'm making a ton of money. I think. All right. So as far as Malaya, um, yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. I think Malaya is pretty important, so let's make him fight for it. As far as this goes, um, he could take that. He can take that. I wish I could make it so he could take Somaliland, but I can't. So let's go over here to the sub. Um, I want to put the sub out here because I don't want him to think that he could take over. I think it's Sumatra and Borneo are freebies, and I don't want him to think of those as freebies. Borneo. I'm going to say Borneo is off limits, so I'm going to say singularly. I'm going to aim for Sumatra right here. So if he sends a loose ship, I'm good with that. And then the Johnson Island destroyer. Let's come back so we can build up that force, strike force. Here is the question. So I have 3 plus 1, but if he keeps the subs and the sub and destroyer get a hit, my 2 go down. So I think the answer is to leave this here. That'd be 5 versus 3. He gets lucky. He gets 2 hits. I could take the planes. And the 2 and the 3 still hit. Sub has to take a casualty, but the cruiser is there, so yes, this can move out. Oops. Oh. All right. I don't see it doing anything. Let's put it back. All right, I'm going to do the active units. Active units, active units. 3 planes. So I could fly them to Malaya, which again is pretty interesting. He can't hit me. I could also fly him to Java. That is a little more interesting for me, although it could occupy the 6 fighters. Oh, that's an interesting run right there. Send him to the Philippines. Interestingly enough, the Philippines is $2. You know what we're gonna do? Let's try something interesting. Let's make these things a little more difficult. Philippines. Oh shucks, I can't make Philippines. I thought for sure I could. I'll send one there. No, he's not attacking. I believe stuff. Eh. All right, let's do this. I'm going to do it. Let's put out the feelers. I think this is one of these is going to be saved. I think he's only got 3. He doesn't want to do the attack. Malaya ends up being more money. 3 plus a $5 bonus. This is $4. Let's do those. You know what? Let's make this a real pain in his butt. Try to think of what's the easy ones to do for him. And obviously Sumatra is. So I've covered every one but Borneo. Borneo's the easy one. That's 1 troop. But it's 1 transport. So then he's got 2 transports left to take. Philippines and Celebes and Malaya and Java. All right, we're going to do that. They do not need to be there. So I think we've won that battle, so we're going to start marching them that way. All right, that took ridiculously long to do, and I'll go down here. I'll go here. Just try to confound them a little bit. Little bit of difficulty. And it collects 14, ends with 16. And then I did tell him what I was going to do with the ships. Let's see if I actually do that. Kind of told him I would, so I suppose I should. Could have put him in 97. Really made the Germans work for it, but I didn't choose to do that because he called me. Unfair pressure. And let's go down here. Keep this guy going. Active units. Okay, I did ask if I could move my bomber from South Africa to England. I just do not like to be that naked in England. Just like he asked me to change the anti-aircraft gun and move forward to East Poland. All right, let's do a recap. I think I will leave that fighter there. Well, you know what? There's no transport, and I've already seen the German turn, so it's kind of a little unfair, but I'm okay with that. Okay, and that seems good. So 2 infantry in London for the French, 1 fighter in Gibraltar, cruiser destroyer in 92, 81, 80, 98 has a destroyer. There's a new French Equatorial Africa, 1 infantry, Iraq, 1 infantry. Remember, the 2 Anzacs are in Transjordan, one Anzac fighter and 1 infantry in Malaya. Same in Java, and then 1 fighter in Celebes, as well as a transport in 45, and a transport, and then a destroyer in 54, 2 infantry, 1 artillery, 2 anti-aircraft in Queensland, and a aircraft carrier in 62, and a cruiser off Hawaii. I believe there's an infantry in New Zealand. Okay, so objectives wise, I think the Anzac thing doesn't kick in until I'm at war. Yeah, shoot. All right, so that means that thinking about moving that Malaya fighter. Mm-hmm. It's worth a lot of money. I think we're good. I'm going to move the Malaya fighter to Shan State, actually. There we go. Just liking to frustrate the plans. Everything's just a little more difficult. All right, that's Crockett 36. Fighter, 1 Malayan infantry, 1 Anzac fighter in Shan State. Now, you know what? I'm moving this guy up here. I'm going to move the infantry too. No, no, I'm not. I'm good. I'm good. Okay, that's it. Crack it out. $16, and the French are done with their non-coms. Let me just do active units real quick. Maybe I forgot one. Nope. All right, crack it out.